we're back with some more oxygen not included, and in other news, I'm back in Trondheim finally. So hopefully the internet is going to be alright, and hopefully the audio is going to be alright. Hang on. Maybe the mic was a little high up for me there. Anyways, let's get right back into it. So the space system is buggy, due to a lack of energy. That might fix itself. Yes. But still, the whole area is difficult, especially since it tends to be ganked up irregularly for some reason. So I'm going to have to fix that. Apart from that, the more pressing matters is of course the SPOM, which I've yet to actually fix. Yikes. And this is also a lot more pressing, as without it I won't really be able to do anything. Okay, so let's check the pipelines. They're all going to be delivered from up here. So I think I'll run them around and down. And when doing this, it's important to add another layer. Who's suffocating? What are you... come on. I'm pretty certain I made sure that Ada didn't have any jobs. No, only... It's supposed to be only operating in... This is not an operating job. We can't risk anyone dying. That would be sad. Therefore we have to do other stuff. Okay, but apart from this, this room is constantly struggling due to issues. Let's see. I don't know where the other eggs are, but let's just cook them all up. I guess we don't really need any more in here, and I haven't set the system to throw out the rest, which I maybe should. Yeah, probably. Just set it so that they are dumped somewhere, and that's all we'll see of them. And the Shine Bug reactor is... It's up and running, but I want to remove it soon, as it is problematic for me. And of course we also have to ensure that they can cross over so that they can actually start building the power plant system, or power plant section. Because that's going to be quite important part of this SPOM. But yes, here we have Josh. You are not meant for this area either. We have plenty of brine and salt water. I do not believe in any capacity that will be even close to using all of it, so not an issue. For now we will just stick with what we have. And how did you go? This guy is not supposed to be here. Interesting. Oh well. Looking back here, we actually how much? Oh, we're getting plenty of cooked seafood just passively through this farm. Yeah, this guy is not going to do this anymore because I don't know if I set it up or if I had to shut it down. Yeah, I had to shut it down. This entire area is only supposed to contain polluted water for these guys. So that I can get some free slime. Which I might use later, might not, who knows. It's not exactly a resource I desperately need right now. Okay, that's what you're doing here, I see. Well, I guess there's only one way to fix that now, isn't there? Make a door that Ada is not allowed to go through. You go and think about what you've done. And hopefully that door will be built soon, so that we can ensure that Ada is not in danger. That would be preferable. And Liam, is that your name? No, that's Defexor or something. They're doing fine. This entire system is a 6 priority, the pathway is definitely a 9. The rest is 6. It's just important to get the system up and running soon. Oh, we aren't creating any oxygen, are we? Oh no, yes we are. The previous bomb is just running off the excess water from the from before. That's not going to last forever now, apparently, unfortunately. This area is melting, just like I intended. Meanwhile, there is still a bunch of ice. Maybe this is the time to, like, oh no, wait. This area has been flushed cooled. No. I mean, I can just dump a bunch of ice here in order to flash cool it, but it probably wouldn't be very efficient. It's better spent somewhere else. Meanwhile, here they're hopefully going to be fixing up these walls, delivering the bleach stone somewhere else. Even though I might not actually have made a dumped chest for them. Not entirely certain, actually. Still at making it a yellow priority so that they actually get it done. Like a lot of other shit they have been supposed to do. Why are they delivering these small amounts and not just everything at once? Bit annoying, really. Still, let's see. This guy holds bleach stone, so I'll probably be able to fit more. I just need to keep cooking all these dense puplet eggs. And again, only grab one pile for some reason. Decade. Oh, well, jeez. It's only me lies, luckily. Hang on. All the blocks have to be built first. Let's not forget. Although this central area is the most important. If we can just get all of that built, we can just seal it off and use it. There's still plenty left to do before I get that far. Okay, first step is to wait, I guess, with all that. I feel like building-wise, we are severely limited, and that's a bit of an issue. So I'm going to have to find some way to deal with that. And on the other topic of things I wanted to do today is heat erasure. So what can I do in that regard? One way to remove heat is to dump excess heat into the hydrogen gas. Another way is to, well, start using these anti-entropy thermonullifiers. I could try to get more V-sports. Well, this area is cold, but that fluctuates with the amount of natural gas it uses and such. So it's not exactly a stable way to look at. It's just V-sports are the easiest way to delete heat. The steam turbine is another way, but then you have to dump heat into the area, which I kinda don't really have a way of doing it. Even though I could use the thermo aqua tuner, I'd much rather just not. I'd much rather wait until I actually have the supercoolant so that I could make energy. And also really cool down the other areas. That would be great. No, so it was Horsh, wasn't it? No, it was Ada. How many builders do we have? Let's see. Priority builders, it's just JC. Horsh you can build, and most people should be allowed to build. They just shouldn't focus on it. Because building is most of the time happening way too slow. Please bring it to the top. One must imagine Sisyphus happy. No, don't do it, Sisyphus. Don't grab more of it. Okay, there's the only thing I... Ada, please finish it. Oh yeah, the door's done. Good, then I can block Ada, and let's also stop pay. Both of them are just wasting their time. Ada, you're going to have a bit of a run to the other side of the door. And the water is up. Suffocating is that Ada, most likely. Okay, I do not know who the other suffocator was. Oh. Oh yeah, that one was delayed as it wasn't important. Oh, I set this up in order to avoid using the thingamajig, which I apparently didn't have. No, why did I not have the rocket thrusters? I should have at this point. Oh well, I guess. And things are going slow. Too slow. If I wanted to just kill off most of the colony, I could probably just crack open this pocket. I really would fill most of it with carbon dioxide. And that would be kind of fun. Oxygen not included, but I kill off all my duplicates. Very fun. Right. I don't know the reason, but I feel like my voice is slightly different from when I was back home. Or at the same time, that might just be due to the headset I'm wearing, because, well, it's slightly better than the one I had at home, so might be a coincidence, and it might be correlation, and there we have water read for some reason. Well then. What can I do? For the supercurrent I still need the fullerene, which I don't have access to. If I had the rocket thrusters I could have gotten it. Still need more duplicates. And then we have plenty of slime ring. This is the annoying part. There is so much slime in the vicinity and all of it is covered in slime ring. If I only had the... what was it called again? It was a machine, but I don't remember exactly what. Might not have researched it actually. Let's see. It was the... none of these, because these are new. I guess I can research monuments now, but... what was that thing I was thinking about? It was something ore cleaner. It's not on the station. Ah, here we have it. The ore scrubber. However, that one uses, it uses chlorine, which I don't have infinite amounts of. Oh well. And these guys are dying because it's too hot. Great. Can't wait till the system dies out. Alternatively, I can't wait until the new system is actually up and running. Which is just taking forever. Because they do not have access I can't enter the room actually. That was my first mistake. And then I'll have to mop out and clean out the entire room. You guys, you know what? No one can have access to this room, like, god damn. If you head down, I'm going to kick your shins in. Only experienced people will be allowed to get stuff from there now. Well, body temperature, probably leakage from above. Unfortunately, the V-thwart isn't exactly drenched in hydrogen, so it's taking a little while. And Frostburgers we have we're just lacking the meat. I don't think we're earning enough meat at all. We're like constantly lacking. Or you can you can get some more running so that you might actually be able to do what you're supposed to. Ada's supposed to be trained in the building. That's right. In that case, I guess I can change her. Ah, yes. It is beautiful. The power of the sun in the palm of my hand. Look at them. And weep. The shine bugs are so laggy. I need to get a better power source. So, then the question is, should I? Oh, entombed. Well, I think it's time. Set up another power system if I only had glass. And I'll make a steel pathway. Ooh, how many shine bugs? That's a good question. Let's see. It was the core I could use. In this one we have approximately, let's see, 12, 16 plus 27 about. Ugh, math is failing me. 43 plus another 12 plus ever-changing. What is it? Ever-changing. Let's see. 14 plus 13 plus 23, that's 36 plus 14, 50, so about 93. Just a room. Well, yes, the room overlay would have worked if it was a single room. The only problem with the room overlay here is that this is not an enclosed room, because then the shine bugs wouldn't have been able to reproduce, so it would have just killed off the reactor. So, and counting the other critters in, hang on, oh yeah, counting the few other poker shells, it's about 127, so I'd about 120, I guess, then. But that's probably about the same. 2 of these guys and 4. So 123, I guess. Which is a bit too many. It's quite nice, especially for those who have to work with them. They get the best decor for a couple of seconds, but it is also quite taxing on the system, or well, on my computer. So I'm planning to phase them out, but I first of all need to build a better power system. So well, I'm going to need more glass, which I haven't really started doing yet. And what else do I need again? I have glass and just hooking up power cables. Ugh. I should probably... I'll need to focus on the SPOM first. Can't take their time building all the stuff. Now, where is all the lead? Because I do seem to be struggling a bit with that. So I should probably just move it back up here. Oh, then I mean, it's a really fun game. I do like the base building automation and, well, the more or less realistic physics, but I mean, I can't compare it to the DLC as I've never played it before. I do believe that one has some interesting mechanics, which I probably would like to try out. Oh, yeah, there's lettuce around now. Oh wait. I only took that small part of lettuce she needed herself, apparently. And actually, that's right. I am moving the stuff around the map. Yeah, the best way. In my opinion, the best way to keep your duplicants happy, or well, happy, is by cooling down their base to around 0 degrees. I find it so annoying to work with warm environments where nothing is working, so therefore I most of the time try to cool everything down to, well, just above freezing. The previous game I, well, played to the end and got through the portal, I set up a cooling system where I first cooled down the entire oil layer, froze it over, and then I headed down into the magma core and started to freeze that as well. Yeah, when you see something is blue, you just know it's perfect. No. Well, the main issue I have with hatchlings is, of course, that if you're ranching them for food, well, first of all, you have to feed them. And if you are And if you are not if you're going to just have wild ones, it's not worth it. I don't really use coal generators, which partially is because I don't tend to have a stable coal supply, because I tend to run out of the minerals that the hatches hatches eat. And I don't know, coal is never really, the coal generators, I've never really used them. Oh. Oh. Thinking about it, when things I tend to do when making power early on in the game, it's just the manual generators. So I just keep the duplicates running on those for the main portion of the beginning, and when I get the first SPOM up and running, I try to use that to, I tried to use the SPOM to run the rest of the base, but it just didn't properly work with the whole, I don't know, the salinators system. And yes, when I get tired of actually having to work for power, I use the shine bugs. Okay, it's just some wires left, and then I can, well, first of all, empty the entire room. And also probably lock these. That way I can avoid the oxygen reaching the dip. Okay, invalid. Yep, no, that happens. Well. Submerged SPOMs. Is that the system that uses the water physics to pump out hydrogen at one end and oxygen at the other? I have always found fluid handling to be, well, annoying. So, like, just for an example, these liquid locks right here, annoying. If you have perfectly portioned bottles, it's easier, but just dropping it here and then trying to avoid mopping it back up when you remove the extra spill is just not working out properly. I have a excavation. Yes. We always need more people to work in the building section. So let's see. You can get advanced research first. And I guess you can get the comfy bed. Ew. Yeah. Let's see. Like, yeah, that's what you use the liquid meter valves for, isn't it? I don't know. Never actually used those before. And, well, I know this basic SPOM system, so that's the one I tend to use. Yeah, there's a leakage. Let's fix that quickly. quickly. Eesh. I kinda forgot that pressure. Well, I thought they would be quicker. Didn't think they would be able to leak through in time. Oops. Oh yeah. Oh, I did not think about that. Yeah, I've also had that. That's also been a problem for me. That's the problem. Since I've never really used them, I've never really thought about them. But that's a perfect use. And oops, no. Up, broke down again. Okay. But it isn't good enough yet. I need to fix it. But I also need this. Yeah. Now it's... I mean... Yeah. I mean, in this case, these pipes are, I mean, constantly being hit by regolith, so they never get a chance to cool down. Yeah. But if that was the case, that's why did they always... Mary... I don't like it when the newcomers are stupid. It's... I've already lost way too many duplicates because they are incredibly stupid. Like, let's see. The first duplicate I lost was... get the priority straight. If I don't remember incorrectly, the first duplicate I lost was because that was when I first started exploring the oil biome. And it was a little too hot for them. So they passed out, and unfortunately when they were supposed to be rescued, they just started bringing them up the ladders and then just dropped them straight down in the oil and they drowned. Complete idiots. How does that even happen? And then there's been other cases where they just haven't bothered picking them up. Just left them to die. Ish. Actually now we can have another dense pamphlet. No. Sometimes it is fun just watching them do stupid stuff. And in other times it's a bit annoying. But I need to build the rocket launch system so that they can actually... Okay, I don't know why it happened, but for some reason I did not get enough research to actually finish the... what's it called again? The first... the solid fuel combustion, so I've been stuck at the second tier of planets for a little while, because I can't explore them yet. Which is slightly annoying. What's also annoying is that they... Eesh. Okay. I guess the only thing I can do to try to fix this is to add a layer of glass above it. Because I can't have these solar panels constantly breaking down. It's just ruining the entire system up there. But here, no. We have a blueprint. What is it? What is it? Oh! Actually better tier clothing. Nice. And here we have Porsche getting even more stuff. I don't remember how cool the ice biome starts. Probably like -30. I'm just worried that ice might start melting. Ah, great, more meteors. Can't I ever get some time off to work? Yeah, that's right. That's the way it's supposed to be. Now the temperature is definitely being... Marie! Get away, Marie. You're no longer allowed to go down there. Ish. I can hook up to this. Let's set all of this to 7. And hopefully get it up and running soon. I guess over here we could change it out for sedimentary rock, try to get them to use the stuff that's already been excavated. Ish. Well, there's plenty of salt water. It would be nice if well, that would be a miracle if it happened, but it would be nice if I was able to train large amounts of this. Because every time they have to work down there, they start drowning. Let's see. 16. Add some more building for, well, more excavation, I guess. Just getting out more materials. And lowering the saltwater levels slightly. And maybe I can start using this copper volcano soon. Okay, so in simple terms, what has to be done here is to create a way for them to drop down to on top of one of these mesh tiles, and actually hang on. Oh, how did the volcano system work again? I need to get it to freeze, and I need to grab it out with a steel auto sweeper. That's not good enough, no. You're starving? Mary, it's not my fault you're an idiot. Okay, maybe it's my fault that you don't have a seat. How am I going? I'm going to have to build another one. Let's see. New media, nice. Anyways, let's build another dining hall. With spring middle, that's the end. Okay, it's not even. Anyways, I guess I can add those 5. And yeah, no, building this one is probably going to have to take priority somewhat. Because it's quite important to actually have a place to eat for the other guys. There we go. I can just temporarily block this one off and remove the debris, and we can have a nice dining hall. The forgotten ones. Okay, so they've started to remove a lot of this stuff here. Don't know where they're dumping it. Seemingly a lot here. So just to be problematic, I'll dump it on the ground. They can fill this with stuff they're supposed to clean up, but nothing more. Oh, and a nice little extra fort. Where should I spend it? Probably down here, because we need more cooling. It's just power overload everywhere. It's not set the destination. Well, that's my fault. The question is, can this guy... Oh, I don't have a telescope anymore. Oh well, probably should fix that. Because I won't be able to send them off into space without it. No, I forgot. Okay, that might be the main reason as to why the system was struggling. One thing is just powering the sonars and such, but actually having to power the atmosphere docks were probably a bit too much for the system. I'm just going to have to quickly... yeah, the glass is hidden. Great. Well then, finish off this. Get the glass back so that we can fix the power. The rest can wait. The power is important. Yep, they're removing the sand and... Oh, I'm just going to... get these two locked. Yeah. They were causing a bit of headache. Draining the... Oh, you... No. We cannot have hydrogen in here. No, we cannot have oxygen. So, do not open that door. Okay, soon the area will be empty and then we can just drain it. Or seal it, I mean. That's not exactly draining it we're supposed to do. Now Marie can have a place to eat. And it does count as a... there's a minimum size. This is too small to be considered a great mess hall. But in that case, I might as well make it big enough to be considered a great mess hall. Give the people what they want. And make sure there's enough room to store everything. Good. And yeah. Just the excavation that awaits. Okay, there's another meteor shower. Let's wait till that's over before we... Okay, it was a bit larger than I anticipated, that's bad. Well, then we'll just move them one step over. And then we'll be good. I was supposed to make the final resting place of this guy. The childless one. That is what he will be remembered as. Rest in peace, the childless one. I wish I could set a name so that everyone knows that he is the childless one. Now on to other things. How's SPOM doing? They've completely cleared out everything, so it's time to seal it off. And then it's just to get the rest of the power system working. Shouldn't be too hard. But I am going to add another heavy but conductive plate, so that the power can be distributed more throughout the base. Good. What else we need to do? Toreador, 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 toreador. It's all of the lyrics that I know, 'cause they are not in English, and they do not stick out as much as the other lyrics I just sang. Right. I should probably remove the hydrogen, it's causing them grief. Meanwhile, this cooling loop is... it was a waste, unfortunately. They are... oh yeah, that system is currently being powered, that's nice at least. I guess that means I can uncover this and repair that one. Yes. Currently, there shouldn't be any drain on the system. So it'll just be the passive leak at the moment. Excellent. Too far? What? What do you mean? This is... I don't know if that's the reason, but I feel like this should be perfectly able to fly. Yet it somehow isn't. Which is not good. We need to fix. Not other stuff in this area I guess I could get done. Try to see if there were any data disks lost in this area. If there were, I'd like them back. Up, yeah, the supercomputer is in use, finishing off what research is it now? Yes, it's the environmental appreciation. Actually, if I were to set up a system that was, first of all, continuously running, and that one had a large open area, I could make maybe good use of that sun chair. That could be useful. They don't take the time to excavate the things I want them to. Why? Why won't you do as I command, peasants? Hopefully it drops the... oh, it dropped to the right. Okay, let's just quickly transfer the settings. Yep. And then it's just setting up the desalinators properly and well, setting up everything here. Not nowhere near as done enough. Ah, a racing jacket. Another nifty piece of clothing. Nice. Okay, I'm going to tell them to hurry up. They are working far too slow. There's so much I would have wanted them to be done with already that they haven't even started with. Power system, barely done, and everything should have been done quite soon. So, I'm just going to need a boost to begin with, and oh yeah, that was the other thing. I was going to create the eternal gas storage. Okay. If I leave those unbuilt, I can run it through here. And then try to remember how the overflow system works. It uses the gas bridge, so the gas pipe goes down here. Then the radiant gas pipe runs throughout the entire room, allowing the gas inside to be heated up. And then finally the surplus goes into the infinite storage that I'm going to fix soon. Now as to where I should put the infinite gas storage. If I loop this pipe back around, I can just... Nah, that's not a good idea. I can't build it there because that's way too close to like workable areas. And might actually have to enter that area quite often. Well, in that case, I guess I could place it beneath here. Yep, like this, and actually no, one tile down actually. They do need to be able to enter and place the oil. Like this. And excavate. Everything here is 9 priority. Much like everything I'm doing up here. Everything I should have been done long ago. Oh. Oh hey! It's going fine, thank you for asking, and thank you for following. Yeah. Well, I'm reaching the end of the day right now. It's been alright. No yikes. Why did I yawn? Wasn't that tired, I thought. No. I don't know. So I tend to struggle to talk about my days, but then they tend to be fine. And I guess right now it's going good, but these duplicants aren't working hard enough. So, what? Who knows? Oxygen Not Included is just an amazing game. It's it's just so sad that like I love this game, but I used to play this really often for a certain period, and then I unfortunately kind of dropped out when they released the DLC, as they made quite large changes to the base game as well, which kind of just ruined my colonies. But now that I've gotten back into it and, well, found ways around the problems that they introduced, it's a great game. And now I can try to fulfill my dream of freezing down the entire... Oh, what I like about this game. Well, in general, I am a big fan of, like, well, micromanagement games, I guess you could call it. Doing small changes. Oh, that's a good question, actually. The fact that you have to make a colony and then keep all these resources up top and ensure that your colonists don't die out or don't kill themselves like this. But yeah, and also the fact that you can get really creative with, like, different solutions. Like, the game mechanics do allow for some kind of strange but also really funny solution to problems. Like, one thing I, of course, haven't been able to make myself yet, but I have seen, is people have been using, like, liquid blades to cut the branches of arbor trees in order to automatically harvest them. Which is, like, just looking at it, it seems so silly, yet it actually works. And just being able to make those sort of things, it's just really fun. And, well, making attempts to make similar systems. I stream about... Well, I try to stream 3 times a week. Monday evening, Wednesday evening, and Friday evening. Although there might be a little shake-up, as Wednesday evening I play with some friends and, well, one of them has started being busy on Wednesdays, so we have to move that stream. And we are in the process of finding a new place. But no, I guess I don't stream daily, but it's more or less every other day, really. And apart from that, I don't stream during the weekends, which I guess that's kind of strange, but at least this Saturday I'm planning on streaming, like, an entire Civ 5 game, maybe. I'll see if I'm capable of doing that. That might take some time. But yeah, most the days I stream from 8 and then to 10 or 11 based on what I have the energy for. Right. Let's see here. Thanks, dude. Yeah, I do really appreciate it when people show up and both talk to me and give me some feedback. It's really it's nice. As you might be able to tell, I'm not the best at, well, speaking to people. Sometimes I do struggle to know what to say, especially if it's somebody I don't know. But that's also one thing that streaming, I do kind of hope that I might be able to get better at that. And we'll see. I don't know. Sometimes it's just Sometimes you just have to talk and sometimes you don't really know what to say. Still, it's fun. Now, okay, this system is up. I just need to start hooking up the cables, which I might not have enough lead for. Ah, yes, another skill point for TomTom. Let's see. Ah, actually, he doesn't need anymore. He's good enough for now. Currently, the majority of people are sitting up at about 40 morale. But the question is whether I'll be able to keep that going. Oh, okay. I'm just gonna say I do admire you for that, because I do like the thought of drawing, but I'm not good at it. That's just been one of those things that I've never actually been able to do, but I do think it's quite cool to be able to make something. But yeah, if you do set up one, please tell me about it. Yeah. Oh, let's see, what was it? That was the environmental. Only the monument left. No problem. Marie, please. Yeah, I'm just going to have to set up another door. Block her from heading down. Jeez. How are so many of these guys so bad? I really wish I could just tell them to focus on like a specific machine. Because if they were constantly preoccupied with running at the treadmills, they would be athletic and they wouldn't just get stuck in these pits of water. Yeah, sure. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah, sure. I'd be down for that. Wait. I don't know. I don't know what's best way to do it if it's. Let's see. I guess it's not too. Let's see, Discord tag. I think that's just. Hang on, what is it again? I mean, they've changed the whole Discord tag system after, or since they replaced it with essentially just usernames. But let's see. It's just Tigerben dot and then just lowercase letters. It's what I got, so I should be able to find it. If not, yeah, I can try again. Let's see. Let's see. I guess I can try. Hang on. I should have sent a friend request now. Hopefully it should have gotten through. Hey, there we go. Yes, we're free. And the rest of the SPOM. Wait, what? Oh boy. Actually, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. The whole SPOM is actually breaking down. I did not expect that to happen. So, okay. So they also stop shining once the room is too small. That's interesting. What? What? Ugh, still not gotten far. I just need to block everyone from going down here. It seems nobody's able to do it safely. Sheesh. Sweet. Oh, let's see it. Ooh. Wow, these are really good. I really wish I was better at drawing. I've been trying a little, but I got kind of discouraged. The previous work I worked on wasn't exactly good, but I was content with it. And my friends dissed it, and then I kind of just stopped. If they're here watching, you know what you did. Wait. Let's quickly gonna check the top to see. Still hasn't broken down. Good. Yeah, let's see. This is... Man, this is really good. As much as, constructive criticism and such goes, I might not be able to give much, as I'm not exactly the not exactly an art connoisseur or anything, but like the things you've sent me, they look really good. Oh, yeah. I mean, if you want to make something, then sure. I I mean, I would really appreciate it if you could do something like that. It's oh. Wait, up on it was suffocating. Yeah, I think just revoking everyone's access to this area is the... No. Oh. Great. I just found the bypass. Well, time to fix that, I guess. Wow, they so... Oh. If... I mean, if it was a previous question, then yeah, sure, you could try. You can do that if you want to. I... Yeah, ugh. Everyone is just putting themselves in danger. Great. I don't know. Be first. Oil first. Everything in order. Right. Everything here is... Okay, everything seems to be going fine. Let's... Haven't actually used the vault seed yet. That's a bit annoying. Oh. Ah, cool. Oh. Yeah. I have kind of thought about trying to set up like a VTuber avatar, but by like doing it myself. But that's I should probably look more into that because if it's yes, how would I do that? Wait. Well, it's just hook everything up properly. Let's set up the overflow. Let's custom. And now it's just to wait for everything to be built, hopefully soon. Yeah, and yeah, I guess, yeah, well, I'll try first to see if I can do something myself, but if not, yeah, I'll let you know. Oh, what? Ah, yeah, these guys are trapped because the sandstone ladder is just not possible to build. You have granite? Yep, they have granite, good. That's that issue fixed. And oh, okay, it's Soichiro. I mean, it's not like he's going to be able to do it either. Nope. I'm just gonna restrict everyone's access down there. None of them are prepared to dive in yet. Yeah. It's the system. I mean, it's not done yet. These guys needs to be made. The experienced ones should be able to do that. Apart from that, we'll see. But wait, who was idle? Who could possibly not have anything to do? Well, and okay, these areas are still, yep, they're alright. Not too many, they are getting by fine. Well, unlike these guys, I need to just constantly make the dense puffed eggs into, well, a regular egg. Because they are almost constantly overproducing eggs. Oh. Yep, now the final cabling is done. It's just a slight more work that needs to be done, and then hopefully this SPOM will be up and running. But the other one is almost run out, actually. Eesh. That's not good. Oh, what? It is what it is, and we do what we do. Meanwhile, why haven't you laid more cuddle pip eggs? Shame. And okay, with that one built, they should finally be able to do the rest. No, they shouldn't. Should have been able to do anything either way. This is confusing. Oopsie. Hopefully that's not going to be an issue. Oh, it is. Okay, so let's try this again. Plug the sinkhole and fix everything else. Let's see. There we go. Now it'll fix itself. Hopefully. Ooh. Okay, it's... Wait, what was made of steel? The hydrogen generators. Ah, but why? They should be made of just anything else. Well, Marie is idle because she doesn't want to spend the rest of her life running on a treadmill. I guess it's time to make a new and better treadmill room. Well, where will I do that though? And I guess the simple way is just... Yeah. About here. This treadmill and then hook it up to a light bulb just above. And then that should hopefully keep them running forever. And Ada is also idle. Oof. Well, hopefully they'll fix that. None of them have time to be idle. Actually, what's Ada doing during the night? Just delivering stuff, it seems. A good enough day. Printables available. Snazzy suit, sure. And remove this final piece and then just clear everything up. I wish you could sort these tabs a little better. It's a bit annoying that I have to scroll so far down when it's not really that far down the things I need. Everything here, keep it up and find a new place for it. Where's salt? Salt that is under industrial. Yeah, this one is supposed to hold pigs. No salt is a consumable, okay. I'll just temporarily store some salt there. Also, maybe I should be on the lookout for the long hair Slickster eggs again. If any extra are amazingly born, they should be put with the other ones. Actually, not sweet, that's wrong. Turned into an omelette. That's what they're supposed to be. Nope. Yet again full. I'm gonna need to work on the more permanent storage solution for this kind of garbage. Question is only where that would actually fit without being in the way. No, actually, this guy shouldn't be making food anymore. Everything else just been moved to the kitchen. There's no reason to make food in the maintenance vent. It's perfectly possible to have storage. Like it should be somewhere close to the base. Yes. Okay. This is where I will be placing the dump zone. I'll just dump everything that's got next to no value there, and then I just need to set up the quorum around so that they either, well, probably I should probably set it so that they don't walk through that section. Probably be the best. Right, now just rebuild the gas pump. Set the export and let it empty out. Among a few smaller things. Okay. Now let's just disconnect all the pumps until the entire system is properly built. Here we have everything working. I don't know if things are cooling down quickly down here either. But the ice had essentially stopped melting. So that's not really good. 8 days lost, well... Either I can be allowed to dig and build, I guess. By the way, I wish this was kinda meant for Marie. I'm sorry, man, but you're gonna have to leave. Not your treadmill. Okay. That's the monument done. So now the question is just, where do I build it? Both of these are going to be allow manual use, but sweep only. They're gonna take coal, refined carbon, rust salt, clay dirt, filtration medium, I guess industrial ingredient, industrial product, actually no. No ice, manufactured materials, sure, metal ore, and no organics, I guess, minerals, refined metals and seeds, sure. Most things. And once it's fully made, they'll be able to just finally dump off stuff they don't need. And I might be able to clean up the base somewhat. But I do need some place to just dump the excess salt water now. So I'm gonna have to think about that. Immediately filled. Even though the system isn't built yet, they just immediately filled them. Excellent, guys. So, well, oh. Things do keep dropping through this door. I have a feeling that things can fall through it if it's open. Just set up an automatic system that drops all the excess eggs down. Oh, these guys are unhappy now. Or at least this guy is, because although this used to be open, now it's closed. And it's not going to be easy to open it for them. Oopsie. Well, fine, I'll find a way through. Okay, the only way is to make a shaft down. Which means, among other things, they're going to have a walkway past Amari's grave. Excellent. Well, it's fine. Though please mop it up if you're able. Please clean. Yeah, they're so quick to build everything here, but nothing up here. So there must be a lack of materials. check again. It's here. Yes, materials. These guys needed iron ore, which I have. I probably have some, but it's definitely not enough. Just excavate the last few, not the last few pieces. Also, I need to find a way to drain this area. It's a bit too much obnoxious gas. Yeah. There's a small amount of iron. I'm just gonna have to... Oh, nice. There is a... small iron vein here. Hopefully that'll give enough iron for the system. And there these guys are going down to do what exactly? Disappointing. It's not like I really can stop them either, even though they're wasting their own time. Because they need access to this area in order to get the other resources that are here. But let's see. New blueprint. Lemon gloves. Interesting. Well. Almost. Hey, PunkV444, thank you for following. Hello. Welcome to the stream. People are suffering. Okay, maybe not right now. Oh no. They might soon though. We are running out of oxygen. Ish. Could have been better. I guess this just puts more pressure on these guys to actually finish off the SPOM. Alright. It's up to them whether they want to live or not, I guess. Ooh. Shovels, I think. Gonna need some more food, eventually. It's just, okay, it was just the same. Okay. They really aren't moving fast enough for all the building stuff. We are behind schedule. Sheesh. Luckily, there's still quite a large amount of oxygen left. Scratch that, there's not enough. I also turned this entire system off. I can't reboot. Well, I guess there's only one thing for it. All all of this needs to be built immediately. Otherwise, they're going to start starving. Okay. They're getting a move on, but it's just it's the iron that's an issue. I think, at least. At the same time, they should have enough iron. It just seems like they aren't putting in the time. Actually, all of this is one priority. Except for the power cables. But likely they seem to be... they're going at it strong. They might have a... they might not get much rest tonight, but hopefully the system will be done so that they can actually start breathing tomorrow. Also, this will, now that it's directly connected to the rest of the power system, it's going to be interesting to see whether it's going to be able to tackle the extra, well, if it's going to burn all of the hydrogen rather quickly, or whether it will prioritize the solar panels. It's going to be interesting to see. Yep. There we go. They have started to suffer. Actually, maybe I should just give them a break so that they do not piss themselves. I'd rather avoid that if possible. Okay. Which one of these guys went to bed with a full bladder? It's too many of them. Probably those two. Okay, food is the case, just lettuce, so that's fine. Didn't lose anything important. System here is just... okay, it's granite which hasn't been set to move. Among some other things. Let's see. Yeah, once these power lines are done, we should be getting water. Yep. Here we go, the first amounts of water, which will lead to the first amounts of gas. SPOM will soon be up and running. Now it's just a matter of actually hooking up the delivery pipes. This one will empty out here. Actually use igneous rock. I mean granite. We have plenty of that lying around. And the last one will use sedimentary rock. Delivering into this one. And all of this is high priority, as it's rather important for the colony's survival. Just hooking up everything. And finishing pipes. Finish up. Yeah, hang on, nice. Yeah, this one seems about done. Should be ready for storage as soon as I have flushed it. Nice. Now we just see how long it takes for them to build the... Oops. Anyways, wrangle these guys up again. Put them back in the drop-off point. No hatches, just these guys. So the yellow alert currently going up is the hydrogen generator. Oh, what? And there's no... Okay, I'm going to have to... This is might take some more work. As it is just dumping all its excess power into the other system, and unless that system is fully powered, these guys won't have enough electricity to run, which would be a problem. But soon this will be empty, hopefully. It's kind of too late to fix. But yeah, I've made a mistake here. They should have run into each other and not... Well, they should have run beside each other, I guess is the correct way to say it. Running into each other is just causing trouble. Yeah. Wasn't really any roof on that one. Oopsie. Anyways, capture these guys and put them back in jail. And eat the eggs of the dense pamphlet. So current oxygen levels are appalling. Please just get the piping up. Let's focus on one line for now, just to ensure that it's actually going to be working properly. Make sure they start getting some oxygen before it's too late. Okay. One pipe. No. Of course I told them to build the most difficult, or well, special pipe. Instead of getting them to build one that's actually easy to do. Why is the gas vent out of steel? Okay. 9 priority, not the yellow anymore. Okay, we are finally... So... Okay, it's clear. The system... Okay. This system will be separate. It will be separate once it's done. Currently it doesn't seem like it'll be able to support itself properly. While the piping is being finished, set this guy to take the dense pipelet again. And let's send the other one to storage. Okay, I'm going to have to find someone who can do emptying, because that's a problem. Empty storage, empty desalinated, that's tidying, so that's defects, so hey. There are plenty of people set to do it, it's just that and none of them feel like they have the time. Oh, there we have defects, so it's actually doing it. Sweet. Okay, they are incapable of running simultaneously. These guys are out of power because... Why exactly? Don't see why they should be unable to work. Printables are available. Yeah, sure, bristleberries. And let's just clean up this mess. No more shall this box take useless scrap. From now on, all of that is going to go someplace else. It will simply take seeds. This one will simply take eggs. Okay, so what's not algae has not good storage. Fine, I guess you can be allowed here as well. And now we get a completely horrific pile of scraps. Anyways, here's the other part of the system. Just ensure we can get as much as possible into the system at once. And how is the... Okay, oxygen generation is doing bad. I'm just going to quickly cut off the rest of the base because I need the oxygen. Then we'll probably also just turn this into a separate room where we're going to keep the, what's it called again? The power control station. Hopefully the room isn't going to be too big. But if it is, well shit. What can you do? So. Okay, everything seems right. One of them is not exporting because the system isn't done yet. Mainly these parts which are unreachable apparently. Oops. Guess just finally make a brief there. How? Great. It was the threshold, let's see. Just do that so that it actually works properly. And just wait and see. Now we have infinite hydrogen storage just in case. And we have this system, which I now see no issue hooking up to the rest. Now this one will just keep the system going. I'll keep this just in stock for later. And we are slowly but surely going to be draining the brine and salt water here. Let's see. I forgot to check that. Um, Please just build the rest of this, soggy feet. I don't know, mop it up maybe. I know. Incredible new idea, but just mop up the salt water. Got it. Excellent. The power control station will soon be done, and then at that point we'll just keep these guys up and running. We are already experiencing a slight surplus of hydrogen. This is most likely due to quite high oxygen demands, which it will take a little time for them to stabilize most likely. Currently it's getting better, but it's awful in the bedrooms, which is not good. This guy needs to be fixed, I guess. But especially these need to be fixed. Actually, just yellow alert. It's fine if I have to, like, recapture the creatures, as long as I actually get the oxygen up and running again. Yeah. And then just the final pipe, please. Nice. That's 2 lines of oxygen. Oh no, I forgot the bridge part. There we go. Now all of the nice little oxygen will be spread out throughout the system again. And then just this guy I need to lead further on into I guess I don't need to, I just need to let the system stabilize. Once it's stable, everything should be fixed. I think, at least. And okay, this one is outside the power plant due to the room size. It's 8 tiles too large. I'll just simply do this. And chicken. It's 5 if you take yeah, build roof, and then we're going to have to flush out the hydrogen somehow. And then the system should be up and running properly. It's It's just all time. It's gonna take a little time and then everything will be working fine. I think it's time for the great cleaning. Everything that doesn't need to be where it currently is needs to be cleaned. Put away. Move to some place where it actually belongs. And that also includes a lot of liquid or so. Gonna have to figure out what I'm gonna do with that. Clear everything. I don't know, that's not important to fix right now. These rooms. Disabled by automation grid, good. Okay, it's not too many of us. Disconnect that one. Okay, now it should hopefully be able to keep itself going. Although actually, who's calling? Mary? Where are you, Mary? Where no? Oh no. System broke down again up here. Oh. Also, Marie, you're not supposed to be up there. It's just for the record. Well, it is what it is. The engines are being tuned up. They're going to be producing extra. I should think about having an excess hydrogen storage tank. Just going to... Okay, 8 tiles spare. That is enough for a tank. So let's do a small gas reservoir. Okay, that was bigger than I thought. That's too big. Well, that's oops. There's a lot of stuff that needs to be cleaned. And ugh. No, not today. No, I think this will be where Yep. This will be where I end the stream for tonight, I think. I need to get up early tomorrow for quantum physics. Ooh, that's going to be fun. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you later. Goodbye.